Your reaction to the Trump administration effectively saying it's now shutting down any ongoing investigation into the Epstein files, as they put it. What is your reaction to that?
Well, I've never really been that much involved with or cared about the Epstein files as far as the charges against him. I had nothing to do with that. I wasn't part of it. As I explained last time, my concern is the fact that he was most likely killed in prison. That's what I'm concerned about. And the fact that they're trying to hide that or trying to shield that and trying to put it off as a suicide when everything else points against suicide, that's what I'm concerned about. There's been a lot of, every time they say something or do something, like release this video, they're just digging themselves deeper into the hole. It seems like the lies are closing in on them.
So explain to the viewers exactly why you believe your brother didn't take his own life and somebody else took it.
Okay. Well, first of all, when I first heard that he was dead from an apparent suicide, I had no reason to doubt it. I figured, well, he's in prison, what he was facing, he didn't have children or parents are gone. I figured, okay, if he decided to take himself out, I would just respect that. But then, we did the autopsy the next day, and the city pathologist who did the autopsy with Dr. Bottom there, they both came out of the autopsy room, and they said that they couldn't call it a suicide because it looked too much like a homicide. That wasn't my suggestion. That was them, the professionals. And then you get all the things that went wrong in the prison. The cameras weren't working on the maximum security tier. The guards weren't checking. There's just a lot of things that went wrong in the prison. And then, Jeffrey was trying to appeal his bail decision. And he had a hearing coming up, and it would have been an extremely large bail that he was offering. And that hearing was coming up soon. Now, I know Jeffrey, and I thought that if he had a chance of getting bail, he would wait to commit suicide to see if bail was denied, it would make it more plausible that he killed himself. But why would he kill himself literally days before he had a chance of getting bail? That doesn't make any sense. Conversely, to think somebody could get to that door, go inside, kill somebody, and leave through that door completely undetected is just asinine. Because there's 6 levels of security before you get to that door. So that, if he was killed, it wasn't by somebody going into the tier and coming out of the tier. It was somebody already on the tier, or he was killed when they locked up the tier at 10 o'clock at night or 10:30 at night the night before.